to me. Yeah.
Let's talk about John Brown, a man who loved black people so deeply he was willing to die for them. And this wasn't no performative ally or history book name. This was a white man that looked at slavery and said, "This is evil. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to fight it." He didn't sit in silence while black men, women, and children were chained, beaten, and sold. He stood up when it wasn't popular. John Brown was a white abolitionist, one of the boldest, craziest, and most fearless ones in U.S. history. He didn't just talk about ending slavery. He tried to fight it with weapons. He sheltered runaway slaves, armed them with protection, and went to war right alongside of them. When white mobs attacked free black families in Kansas, John Brown and his sons, they showed up, not to pray about it, but to defend those families. He looked at a system built on pain and said, "I'll burn the whole thing down before I bow to it." That's the kind of love he had for black people. In 1859, he led the raid on Harper's Ferry, planning to free every enslaved person in the South. The government called him a traitor, but he was a hero long before they hung him. And before he died, he said the words that still echo. "I, John Brown, am now quite certain that the crimes of this guilty land will never be purged away but with blood." They executed him December 2nd, 1859, but they didn't just kill his spirit. His death lit the spark that led to the Civil War and ended slavery. So don't let this world make you forget him. He didn't have to fight for us, but he did. John Brown didn't see color when it came to justice. He saw humanity. He saw God in black people when the world refused to.
Strong, prominent woman, and I know my worth, but my man is a master manipulator, and he knows how to turn the things that are great about me against me.
Do you know your worth?
Go ahead.
Now, the reason why I say this is because a person who knows their worth knows their strengths, and they know their weaknesses, so another person cannot manipulate them and turn their weaknesses or their strengths against them. So, and I hear you talk about all these great things and stuff that you have. That's good. The truth is, when you look at yourself, if a person comes in and gaslights you and puts enough doubt into you and they can draw insecurities in you, you don't know your worth. You don't know who you really are. From the way you started, I think you're attaching your worth to your accomplishments, and you cannot do that. That doesn't work that doesn't work. Even if you were single, it wouldn't work for you.
But to allow someone to use you is not a human instinct, but the instinct of a fool. Women, you're not the property of anyone. And to those women with low self-esteem that feel like they have to lower their value to be used by a man or anyone else, just ask yourself, who created me? Man or God? I can give you the short answer. Almighty God created you, of course. And ask yourself this, ladies. Would God want me to be used by men or anyone else? Ladies, if you want to know what expectations God has for you, then read his word contained in the Holy Bible, and you'll know what your true worth is.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being by any means necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, may God bless you. May God keep you. I'm glad to be here tonight. I'm more than glad to be here tonight. And I just want to say to you that your brother's kind of upset, and I pray that you rock with me. I pray you help me make this go platinum, because some things here happen, and there we go. Some things happen, and people are completely out of order. And I always tell you, when you come to the show, you're going to get knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. You're going to get that. But tonight, I told my producer, I asked her when I was coming back from Preview and then Brookshire, I asked her, what do you feel? And she said, let's ride. I want to talk to all women, but in particular also Black women, because 26% of young men now from the age 18 to 38 in the last 5 years or more, and we studied it, need a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic. I need you to take this to your pastor, because we need to stop teaching on Sunday out of order and teach things that are relevant right now. Don't tell me about 10,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. Tell me what I can do today to be successful. Tell me what I can do today to be free and safe. Tell me what I can do to get away from those Trumponites in Israel that's controlling him, because he's a puppet and a robot. That's what Trump is. Ain't nothing tough about him. He's weak. And that's what Israel is doing, is making him destroy America. And the Republicans ought to be ashamed of themselves that they have not did a state of emergency and moved this man, because he's a part of this buffoonery and foolishness. He's a part of trickling it down. It's the worst it's ever been. And 27 psychiatrists say he's the most dangerous man ever in the history of time in that White House. So, ladies and gentlemen, something happened in Louisiana that's detrimental. I love my sister. I love her. Make no doubt about it, I love her. I wish she was here with us. She trusted this animal. And the animal told her, if you leave me, I'll take your life and the children's. I don't know why they didn't register with her. And for some unknown reason, she married him. Young ladies, stop hooking up with these animals. And I'm going to teach you tonight how you'll know he's an animal. Anytime he threatens you, he's an animal. You ain't got to even think no more. That's what animals do, threaten each other. And some of them carry it out. She in her mind, oh, he would never do that. Yeah, you can't take that chance with the children. You can't. It's too much of this going on. We're like a bunch of animals and fools. And this man then trickle this thing down from the White House all the way down. Domestic violence. No respect for women. Child molestation. Pedophiles. Everywhere. I'm talking about 8 years old, 9 years old. 10, they don't even go 13, 14, 15 no more. And parading young girls. Stop for parading them. Talking about how can I look? And where's all the mothers at? It's called con game. Jesus said, suffer the children, forbid them not. Let them come unto me. If you hurt one of them, you'd rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. All you animals, you got a curse on you. All you child molesters, you got a curse on you. All you pedophiles, you got a curse on you. And God coming to see you. And God gonna deal with you. And you will not be successful. I can promise you that. You won't get away from God. You bastards. Come on, let's get started.
Okay, we'll get started in just a moment, but I just wanted to remind you, Minister, let's watch our words. We got to use social media words. So if we're going to say the file word, we have to say PDF.
I didn't say.
You said P. You said yeah.
I said took the life.
You said took the life, but you also used some other words. So
tell me what word I use. Tell me now what I won't use it.
Okay, what does PDF file sound like?
So you can't say pedophile?
No, you cannot.
You have to say.
Just say file or PDF file, whichever you gonna go. But we can't say the word.
PDF file?
Yeah, you can say PDF file. That's the one I use. You're welcome. You're welcome. And remember, unaliving.
I remember that one easy.
Okay.
Let's get started.
All right. So welcome to the Johnny Binder Show, everyone. Today's topic is state of emergency. What women need to know right now. The Johnny Binder Show.
Right now, tonight, when you wake up in the morning, make sure everybody get this show. You need to know right now. Leave these damn animals alone. And get you a man of God. Come on.
Okay. I apologize. Give me just one moment. It took no. Okay, here it is right here. It knocked me out. Okay, family, we're getting ready to get started. Again, if you or someone you know is in a domestic abuse situation, there is help. You can text 88788 for help. That is the National Abuse Hotline. I will get that up on the screen momentarily. And you'll be able to get the help you need and the resources in your area. So here we go.
About 5:55 a.m. on Sunday morning, Shreveport police received the first call regarding a disturbance at a resident in the 300 block of West 79th Street. The caller stated that they were on top of a house. The suspect was inside and that a male had been shot. 3 minutes later at 5:58, dispatch received an additional call indicating the suspect was a relative of the caller. A minute later, 5:59 a.m., dispatch was advised that approximately 9 individuals resided at the location. The caller further stated that the suspect, identified as Shamar Elkins, had shot everyone inside the home. At 6 o'clock a.m., 1 minute later, the caller advised that she and her children had fled from the roof and were now in the backyard. 6:01 a.m., officers arrived on the scene. 6:03, officers made contact with the caller at the residence. At 6:05 approximately, officers requested the Shreveport Fire Department to stage at a nearby location close to Linwood. 6:07 a.m., a second call was received regarding a shooting in the 500 block of Harrison Street. The caller stated that her boyfriend had shot her, taken her 3 children, and fled the scene. 6:08 a.m., the victim identified the suspect as Shamar Elkins. At 6:10, dispatch linked the Harrison Street shooting with the shooting on West 79th Street and that they all were related. At 6:15, officers received information that the suspect had carjacked a red Kia Sportage at West 79th, closest to Linwood. At 6:17 a.m., our traffic units out on random patrol encountered or observed that particular vehicle traveling southbound on Interstate 49. The officers advised at 6:18 that they were crossing the Red River Bridge into Bossier City. At 6:20, officers received information that the children taken from the Harrison Street residence may be inside of the fleeing vehicle. 6:23 a.m., officers advised that they were exiting near Swan Lake area. 6:25 a.m. approximately, officers located the injured victims from the Harrison Street shooting. 6:29 a.m., officers made contact with the suspect through an exchange of gunfire. At 6:30 a.m., officers confirmed contact with the suspect in the 400 block of Brompton Lane. 6:40 a.m., officers advised that the suspect vehicle was empty and no children were located inside. 6:43 a.m., officers cleared the residence of West 79th Street where multiple deceased victims were located. 7:03 a.m., Shamar Elkins.
Did you want to pause right there?
We after get to 2-3 minutes, we stop and go. Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, we appreciate you all up this time of night. Miss London, you can put this all over your Facebook, Instagram, and all your people in Dallas. I'm gonna get Candace to put this out. She got 2 million people. I'm gonna get Perry Reno put it out. Gangster Nip, Pastor Harris, Willie D. This is sad, ladies and gentlemen. Innocent children. It's the same thing happened over in Iran. 150 children. I apologize, 165. And they could see in the place. I'm gonna show you how this stuff trickled down. They see in the place. The bomb has a sensor or something on it where you can see through the house. The lady there that came back and told it on Midas Touch, she quit. And they shot it in the school, Trump and his people. And it missed them. Instead of them saying, okay, leave it alone, the children run in the prayer room. They shoot another missile in the prayer room and knock out 165 children. I don't think y'all can understand what I'm trying to say here. When you do stuff at the top, Mr. Trump don't understand this because he needs a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic. He's in an animalistic mindset because Israel got him. They can full control of him. And Israel want to destroy America, and they're doing a good job. 165 children from 6 years old to 12 years old are not here. Behind some buffoonery, trying to and said and cursed on a tape that I got this morning. I had it about 2 weeks ago. I got it again. Where he was cursing them out, Miss Green and the rest of them, telling them, if y'all let this stuff out on these children and get me, I'm going to get all of y'all. All y'all going down with me. And he said, I'm going to play it, but you can hear it. And he said, I start a war. And y'all ain't got him out the White House.
With all due respect, Minister, I understand that, you say that this trickles down from the top, but I don't want to divert too far off of where we are on this particular topic.
Come on.
So we're focused on, when we were talking about this, about the tragedy that happened in Shreveport. And Shreveport said that they have a domestic violence rate of about a high one. And they were like 30% of the unalivings that take place in Shreveport are due to domestic violence.
Come on.
And yeah, so I mean, I guess that's the point. So we wanted to come on here to kind of be beneficial and help women. And again, like I said, we know that the attitude from the top, the lack of leadership or the type of leadership is. Yeah,
I'm dealing with what you might be missing. I'm dealing with the young guy. Where did he get this thought from? I don't know where he got it from.
Well,
but let me finish. But this is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen a movie, or I don't know if you've seen what's going on in the government. I don't know if you've seen it down the road somewhere. I don't know where he got it from. But I do know this. Enough is enough. And that's why when Barack was in there, it was peace around here. We have to, God is the author of peace and not confusion. Because people, children are easy, what word I'm looking for? They're easy to be manipulated. They listen to us. So we have to be careful with our children, with our young men, with our young women, from the president's seat all the way down. It's too many tragedies going on. It's something wrong with this whole atmosphere. So let's go back. And I love my sister. And I know she never thought that this guy would. She thinking he loved me. No, my lover. No, my sister. He loves you. He was an animal. He was an animal from day one. Let's go.
Was pronounced deceased at the scene on Brompton Lane.
My God.
7:14 a.m. The Shreveport Police Department contacted the Louisiana State Police Investigative Division, and they began their deployment to the Bossier City address to begin to investigate the officer-involved shooting.
All I can tell you today is my heart is saddened. It has brought me to my knees, and of course that's a great place to be, because then we can communicate with God.
Apparently the shooter started at one place and shot someone who he had a relationship with or was in a relationship with. And then he went to the other location where there actually, I think, were 9 children there. One of the children has survived, but 8 of them were shot and killed by the same person. He then bolted from the house, hijacked a car, and took off. The police gave chase, and they ended up in an exchange of gunfire. At which time the assailant is deceased.
Over 30% of our crimes and 30% of our murders in the city of Shreveport are domestic in relation. Now that number has gone up. But We've more than doubled our homicides in the city of Shreveport because of one act of domestic violence. We as a community, black, white, Republican, Democrat, need to stand together and fight for what is right. This is nothing but pure evil. We can have 100 new police cars. We can have a brand new, beautiful, multi-million-dollar police substation right up the road. But until we stop this violence, the cycle of violence, like I've said over and over again, we're going to still be standing here, and it's only going to get worse.
Because the truth is this: domestic violence is not a private issue. It's not a family issue. It is a community issue. And when we fail to respond in a coordinated, consistent, and compassionate way, people die. This tragedy is a painful reminder that we cannot afford to work in silos. We cannot afford to wait until the next crisis. We cannot afford to treat domestic violence as an afterthought. We must ensure that every victim, every mother, every father, every child has access to safety, support, and intervention before the violence escalates. So today, I'm calling on every leader in this parish to join us in building a fully coordinated, community-wide response to domestic violence.
I'm gonna pause it right there, Minister. So for the call to action that he's doing, what do you think we can do, or the leaders in the city, better yet, should do to help curb this, both in Shreveport and all around the country?
I'm purposely going to Shreveport. I gotta go there. And I'm going where it happened at. And I'm gonna let you call ahead to the media and call them all out. I want to talk to them, and I'll take one of my legislators with me, and I'm going. Every activist, every freedom fighter, I'm a freedom fighter, and every activist, I would love to work with them. The Black Panther, the Nation of Islam, Hebrew Israelite, the Black United Front, my Christian brothers and sisters that believe in God and love children. We as a village supposed to take care of our wife, our women, and our children. I'm trying to hold myself together, and it's kind of hard right now. I'm so hurt right now. These babies, these innocent children at the hand of this animal, where it trickled down, it's got in his head and told her he was going to do it. I guess she thought, no, he wouldn't do that. Sisters, please hear me. Look at this event. And let it be something where we can go all the way from LA back to DC, all the way to Florida, Atlanta, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Pittsburgh, all the way to Houston, Dallas. Come on, y'all. We got to call these people out. And a lot of y'all see him crazy. When y'all hear dude, and he's not in front of a woman, man, I'm going to, dude, this is not snitching. Report him. Because he going to hurt one of your sisters. That's not snitching. Snitching, y'all go rob a bank or something, y'all get away, and one tell on the other one. One get caught. That's snitching. You being a good Samaritan when you see a guy crazy, because you got a wife, you got sisters, report him. We have to report this immediately. And Catherine has a domestic hotline number. Call 800-799-SAFE-7233. I'm asking the young men, the young women, I'm asking the young gangbangers, we bring you back to God. When you gangbang for God, not the devil. You need it today. Our children's lives have been taken. And this beautiful woman, we have to go and join him there, Mississippi, New York, everywhere, but there, where we can do something and trickle this thing down, because we need a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic. We got to stop this, London, Catherine, and we got to stop it now. Them children, impressionable. Children are impressionable, anywhere from 2 years old to 22 years old. Their brain don't even develop to 24 to 25, 26. They understand life to 26 to 33. They're going through and they're struggling. But we fathers, we have not did a good job. We have to sit them down at a table, not fast food, and talk to them at the table and detox them and get them out of Xbox and Grand Ole Theft and this filthy rap music calling women H's and B's. Ain't no woman that. There's no such thing as a no good woman. There's a no good man made her that way. So I'm asking men, not males and boys, animals and suckers. I'm asking men of God. I don't care about no religion. I'm not in it. Religiosity. I ain't no Republican, Democrat, or Independent. I'm looking for somebody who want to get the people to God and get us a president that believe in God so he can lead the people of God and not rob the system. Shreveport, Louisiana, we praying for you. My co-host, my COO, my partner, Miss Catherine out of Fort Worth, Dallas, she even felt it. She like, man, I played it last night and fell asleep on it. I fell asleep on it last night. I think what I had it on Facebook, and I fell asleep. Knocked me out. I'm begging y'all, please watch who you date. Check their background, number one. If they got domestic violence, I don't want to hear, well, they can change. You gonna take that chance? Domestic violence is nothing to play with, especially family domestic violence. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please, women, black, white, pink, or brown. That's why I'm putting my rap song out. Stop giving your heaven to hell. I was on Mike D's show last night. It's gonna have, and it's gonna go platinum. Willie D, we need you, brother. This is too much here, man. We got to protect our women and our children. The government's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It's gonna come and report. I'm thank God for this man saying, let's come together, let's do something. We have to stop it now. This is not good for us. We're like a bunch of animals.
Okay, but I heard, Minister, that the young man in January, he did check himself into the VA hospital, and he was very open about his mental struggles and such. So, and this was what his brother said. He didn't give a diagnosis of what he was diagnosed with. He just said that he was in there for about a week and he got out and he seemed to be doing better. But I just want to make it clear, because you gave real good advice last week, I believe, during a show we had, about when it's time for a woman to leave and the safety steps or her strategy she should use when it's time for her to leave. You want to share that?
Yes, I will. My sisters, I've been in all this stuff, okay? So I've been in this, and I felt some of this before where a woman did something to me years ago, and I wanted to crash the whole house. But what happened, I went to God immediately. I said, man, look, the devil trying to trick me. To the women, when a man says something to you about hurting you, I'm begging you, don't take it lightly. Don't run from him. Fly. Get away. Get a thing on him where he can't come around you. Get your brothers, your sister, everybody in it. Get a picture on him. Can't come around your house, on the street, nothing. Young women, please watch who you date. And for sure, watch who you marry. Check their records out. Their records there. And if domestic violence, let's sit down with him and have a counselor sitting there with you. What happened? Let him tell us, and you read. So, well, that's what this. They don't say that. They say you did this. Well, I was mad. Huh? That's baggage. When Catherine just said they had him at a facility checking him out, I don't want to hurt the people feeling. They should have kept him. They should have kept him. They had to put him in a straitjacket, but keep him housed for 6 months to a year and deal with him and get the baggage out. Because if you let him out with the baggage, he gonna explode somewhere. I ran a behavioral health clinic for 10 years. We used to give people psychosocial assessment and dynamic, psychiatrists, psychologists, and LPCs. So I'm asking the women, there's some steps you take. You have to be careful. And don't tell him you quit him. Don't do that. If you say something crazy, yeah, you're right, honey. You maybe want something to eat, honey? Huh? Okay. Look, I need to go to the store because I need to. And don't come back. Get the police. Get him out of there. And this the cold part. If it's your house, you have to move. Because when they come to a wellness call, it'd be too late. So you can't even let him know where you at. Can't let him know what school your children at. So we're dealing with an animal. He have turned animalistic. It's in Romans 1:25, Romans 1:28. God gave him to a reprobate mindset to do things that's not of God. So I don't know if I answered Catherine. If I didn't, you can say what I said.
No, you did. You just have a plan because
you got to have a plan. But what I'm telling y'all, don't curse him. Don't argue with him. Don't get out of my don't do that. It ain't. Don't think that's punking you. Humility is the secret of greatness. There you go. That's what you. There you go. Humility is the secret of greatness. You be humble to him. Say, brother, I love you, brother. Brother, but I ain't did nothing to you. Please don't talk to me like that. I don't. I'm here for you. What you want to eat? Okay, I'll be right back. And don't come back. And stop letting these males, because they're not men. A man is the walking manifestation of God. A male is a boy that's doing crazy things. Stop letting these folks in your house so quick. Get to know them for 6 months to a year. Get to know who they are. That's why the Nation Islam, they got courting, and the chaperone go with them and sit there and watch them and take a report. I know y'all think that's crazy, but we did it in Africa. The fathers would go. The father would check the guy and watch him for a year, 2 years, 3 years. The guy that wanted to marry Rachel had to go 7 years. They gave him another daughter. He had to do 7 more years. He did 14 years to get to her. So they knew he was all right at that time. I know y'all think this crazy, but it ain't. You got to check it out. It's like you buy a car, you check the car. Want to make sure the motor and the transmission good. You get the VH number and then call it in, see who had it when they changed the oil, if it's been wrecked, if it's salvaged. If you check a car out, you won't check your life out.
So what about women that say, I didn't know, he didn't show any signs? And we know we haven't got to that point in the video yet where she says that he had threatened to unalive her if she ever tried to leave.
Captain, this is going to go platinum. You're very smart. A lot of the dudes, they'll be real nice to you. Hey, baby, pick you up, get you some flowers, buy you food, pay some of the bill. All that's good. But have you ever asked him, where's your mother? I want to meet your mother. Well, me and her, I don't care how y'all get along. I want to meet your mother. And do not call me no more. I want y'all to hear me till I meet your mother. Why? Because however he treat his mother, that's how he gonna treat you. If a man don't love his mother, and she carried him with fainting and pain for 9 months, because on the biblical card, she could have died, he could have died. If he don't love his mother, there's no way he can love you. He was in his mother's womb for 9 months, fainting pain. He in your womb every now and then. So if he don't love the womb he been in for 9 months, he damn sure won't love the one every now and then. Wake up, white America, black America, wake up. If a man don't love his mother, he will not love you. He will lust you. You check his mother, you call the police department, you get a whole strip on him. Check with his last girlfriend. Yeah, I'm telling it. Check with his last 2 girlfriends, if not 3. Check. All 2, 3 of them ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was a Fulio. I mean, not Fulio. I was Dan. Really Fulio, but baby, I don't want to tell you why I quit him, but he hit me and he did what? Why didn't call him? I let him. Baby, but you creating a problem if you don't call on him, because we don't know who he did that. He over here with me for the last 2 months acting nice. He hit you well. He slapped me in my face. Why? He thought I'd been with somebody and he told me to open my phone. And one of my used-to-be boyfriends had called. I just spoke to him and he beat me up. Okay. Who he went before you? Shirley. Shirley, hey, Shirley, you doing? Look, this we are women. Let's work together. I got a used-to-be boyfriend. Right now, I done learned something. I sing a show on, so he don't even know where I live. And he done took me out 2, 3 times. How was you and him? What happened? He did what? Okay, here go my number, your number. Thank you so much. Have you ever met his mother? No. Thank you. Now you know. You done talked to 2, 3 women. They just told you he's dangerous. And I know some of you women so crazy is what you'll say. Well, he won't do that to me. Don't you ever think that. Don't you ever believe that. I don't care how fine you are, how pretty you are. Don't you believe that? If he did it back there, he'll do it again. Now, the people that change, the percentage of them change, you will know that because he'll go change with his mother too. And he'll tell you what he been through. Say, man, I violated now. And I don't want to, I'm going to stay away from you till I can prove to you I'm not. I want you to look at me for a year or two. I'll wait because I used to be a fool. And you keep me to a distance for years. Be careful, young ladies, who you date, who you marry. If a man don't love his mother, if he don't love his young girls, and he don't love his young boys, he lusts you, he lusts you. Every 3 seconds, a woman is raped. Every 14 seconds, a woman is brutally beaten. This domestic abuse hotline, 800-799, SAFE, 7233. Be careful, y'all. We can't thank no more tragedies. These children are innocent. We must protect them. We can't wait for no authority, the state, or the government, or the city. It's our duty. It take a village. Today it takes 2-3 villages. All men, I'm talking to real men. Let's help, even though you're not with the lady. You see something, go in and straighten it, man. Let's help take care of our children, y'all. And God will bless us if we do that, man. Come on, y'all. Please be careful, young women. If he don't love his mother, he don't love his children. And check out who with last, 1 or 2 of them. And you will get your results right there. And you can text him and say, man, look, man, I wish you well, man, but I gotta go. And me and you ain't never did nothing but talk when he do time. I ain't touch you ain't touched me. I wish you well. I like to say to you, you really need to get you a psychiatrist. But you don't know where I live and you never will. I want to see you again, but I'm gonna pray for you. Baby. No, man. No. I ain't seen your mama. And 2 of your girlfriends told me what you did. But I won't do that no more. I know you probably won't. But I can't chance it. I got 4 children. It ain't about me. It's about my babies. So I done told you, ladies and gentlemen, y'all can call in. We're going to have a whole discussion on this because we got a new company called Solution for Real Relationships. And I got some tough women coming on there with me that's been through some stuff. So I'm asking y'all, I'm pleading with y'all. I'm bringing women on here to speak about it. And Catherine know how to speak about it because she been through a divorce as well. So all the divorces, I'm going to have them on there talking about it. We got to stop this domestic violence, and we got to stop it now. Yes, ma'am, Ms. Catherine.
Okay. Well, I just want to play this clip before we get back over to the news program. But one other thing I wanted to add personally is really listen to what he says about himself, and then watch what he does. Because people sometimes won't say things, but they'll express it in other ways because you always tell on yourself. I don't think people realize it. You always tell on yourself. Your intentions always show. So if he get mad at you and he real snappy, or he is really possessive and jealous type.
I apologize. I missed that part. When a man possessive of you and jealous of you, ooh, that is. Thank you, Catherine. It's baggage. Because a woman done cheated on him, or he cheated on her, or they cheated on each other, whatever. So now he don't trust you. So he's possessive and jealous. And then it turned to envy, then envy turned into taking your life. Thank you, Catherine. Keep going.
You're welcome. So we're going to watch this one video, which says one indicator of domestic abuse, and then we'll go back to the news program.
For those of you out there that think you have a friend or a relative that is a victim of domestic violence, married to a jerk who thinks his wife's a punching bag. Let me tell you a real symptom. The data shows this, and we know this from 30 years of working in these situations. If the guy is 1,000% in control of the money and will not let his wife make a single decision of any kind with the money, there's a high correlation between that behavior and domestic violence.
My God. My God, I forgot that one. He right. He right.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because he's a control freak. And the control freak come with animosity and control and I do whatever I gotta do to control you. And then if you try to leave, I'm gonna do something to you. Because it ain't love, it's lust. And lust, if it goes on so long, it turns into an animal. Come on. Well, that was a good one.
Okay, we'll go back to our program.
Please.
So I get it, and I just want to, it don't even have to be Cedar Grove. It can be Cooper Road, Allendale, Lakeside. All communities, all neighborhoods should feel the tragedy of today.
Now I'm asking you to please utilize every resource that the sheriff has brought forth now when you know that these situations occur. We cannot be and make this a joke. This is not a freaking joke. This is real, and this is the result when someone snaps. So I'm gonna ask the community, along with prayer, with every mental health consultant, counselor that is out here, this family and this community needs you. I need you. Because how do we get through this? How do we get to the next level? It is real and this is wrong. And these are the tragedies when there are domestic violence or domestic disturbances in our community.
My God. My God.
Thank you very much for coming.
And that's it. I think it's starting over again.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for being up this time of night, but Catherine gonna chop it up on series, and we're gonna put it out, and then we probably come and put some other stuff with it. This might be the most important subject of our life: domestic violence. This is sad. That 20%, 26% of our young men now, when the woman leaves, they take her life and then they own. And the ones that's really crazy hit her right in the face with it. TikTok. Okay, TikTok. They don't. Okay.
But this same man, I want to say about a year ago, he was arrested for handgun. I can't get it out. You know what I'm trying to say. Weapon violation near a school. He discharged a weapon near a school, and then they just put him on probation. And that was about a year ago, this same individual.
My God.
And you can't even
blame what you saying, he did this to another woman.
No, they just said it was near a school. He just discharged a weapon near a school.
And they put him on probation.
They put him on probation.
Lord have mercy. A year ago.
About a year ago. I'm trying to find it now.
And they didn't give him no psychosocial assessment, no genetic. They didn't find out why would he shoot a gun. in a school district, if someone shoots a gun in a school district, there's something awfully wrong with them. Something is not matching up. Something is going on. So we need our mental health people and police officers. Y'all have to report to them where we can lock some of these animals up immediately and put a straitjacket on them and put them up, because you just can't let them back out on the street. If you think they're suicidal and they danger to the community, shooting a gun by a school, something is wrong with the individual. It don't take no rocket scientist. Come on, y'all.
I found this video speaking about his mental state. So let's take a look at that.
Man who police say shot and killed 8 children. 7 of those victims were his own children, as well as critically wounding his wife and another woman. Investigators now say 31-year-old Shamar Elkins and his wife were right in the middle of separating and were actually due in court today. Police now also investigating to figure out how exactly he got a hold of the gun. He was convicted of a felony back in 2019 and should not have been able to buy or get a hold of the assault-style weapon police say was used. Now, this domestic attack from over the weekend now being marked as the nation's deadliest mass shooting in more than 2 years.
We've never seen anything like this. This amount of evil violence that happened, and that's what it is, it's evil, is something that's disturbing, and it's going to take a long time for this community to recover.
Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry just announcing tonight that the Love One Louisiana Foundation right here, it was actually created by the First Lady. Well, that foundation will now pay for the funeral expenses for each of those children. Tonight surrounding that Louisiana man who police say shot and killed 8 children.
I'm trying to pause it. I thought they were going to go into his mindset because they said he was having dark thoughts. But I am glad to hear that their funeral costs will be covered. Yeah.
It's I use the word slip through. We let stuff slip through the police department. The police department is very essential. It's got to stop the corruption. I'm talking about real police. But here in Houston, about 67% of our police cool. When I say that, they ain't trying to, create no problem. We need them kind of officers. So when they see this, they need to report it to the doctors, to the psychiatrists, psychologists, and LPCs. And because if a person shoot a firearm by a school, the bullet goes up, it comes down. It don't stay in there. So when it comes down, it hits somebody, and you don't even know who you hit. So again, we have to be very careful. The police department now need to work with psychiatrists, with LPCs, with the actors, with the freedom fighters. We have to work together. They call for that. And if we work together, we could have 3-4 villages in Shreveport, in Monroe, in Bastrop, in Louisiana, in Mississippi, in New Orleans. We have to, because a lot of pressures out here now. Food is up, gas is up. We had an unjust war. It's a lot of pressure going on, ladies and gentlemen. People are discombobulated. And if you ain't know God, and he don't, you ain't got nothing to hold on to. Young women, please be careful. Pump your brakes on dating. Pump your brakes on getting married. Check him out completely. Mother, background, jealous, possessive. His last girlfriend, check it out. It's your life. And if you got children, do it for them. Don't be in no rush. Make sure he believe in God. Make sure he love his mother and his children. And wait. Is it who your last girlfriend? Yeah. Can I get a number? No, you can't.
You know that's not happening.
I don't need you. I don't need you calling her.
Oh, that's
Right
not
there.
gonna happen.
Excuse me. Right there. Stop. Get out.
So,
Because
minister, you mean you would give up your ex-girlfriend's number
yes,
to
ma'am.
your current?
Yes, ma'am.
Really? I don't know
On my
many
mama.
men that would do that.
Look me in the face. On my mama. Give it to her and
Okay.
walk off. You know why? Because most of my ex-girlfriends is my friend. We just separated. They went, I went my way. 30 years ago. 20 years ago. I'm not into that. I'm not into that domestic violence. I'm not into that. I'm not in it. I know the woman belonged to God. She don't belong to us. And the only thing we can be to her is a carekeeper. And if a dude get riled up about that, he hiding something. We asked voice change, attitude change. And the girl said, well, you know what? Here go my number to my last boyfriend. Call him. Tell him why I quit it. Same reason for quit you, because this ain't gonna start. We have to be careful, y'all. We have to be careful. And when a person always upset and go to 0 to 1,000 and got all that baggage, that's a real sign. Real sign. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut. And call. Do you know they got boyfriends and husbands now calling their wives and women B's and H's? And the woman take this is taking, well, he was just upset. He didn't mean it. What the hell you mean he was upset? He didn't mean it. He said it. So y'all, come on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna let you call Louisiana, call the news media, and I'm about to go down there and turn that thing out, man, and take some counsel with me so we can sit out and have and somewhere we can sit and let all the people come out and let's talk about domestic violence. I don't just want to go and speak and leave. I want to sit down with the whole neighborhood. Okay, you probably go with me. It's where we can talk to them, where everybody can come up and say, because they say 30% and higher is there in Shreveport. And again, young lady, that's because of money. That's because of relationship that turn into battleships. That's because people got baggage from their last marriage or their last dating. That's why relationship turn into battleships. If a relationship don't turn into a guardship, you ain't got nothing but a freak. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So I wanted to give, this is advice for people in abusive relationships. Let's see what this lady has to
You are
say.
more than that situation. You are worth more than somebody telling you you're nothing and beating you. They're trying to beat your value out of you.
Because they can see.
They can see who you are.
That's it. They can see.
You know, I was in an abusive relationship once and the man hit me. Boy, he tried to knock some sense. Well, I don't even know if I was fighting, if I was flying, but that was the last, wasn't gonna happen because I came from a lineage of women, we were not gonna have that. And you gotta know who you are and what your value is and not allow anybody to touch that and abuse that. You're worth so much more.
And I know my sister, sometimes we normalize it. Sometimes we normalize abusive situations and we make excuses. I say for his behavior, he's had a bad day at work or he's just under a lot of stress. It's just hard being a Black man in America. All of that could be true, but yeah, you never let them put their hands on you. And, you know, there are precursors to that as well. So if he starts calling you out of your name, then that's an end. That's not cute. That's not cute. And I know some couples, that's just how they relate. I don't get it, but if I don't get it, but I would just watch it because it to me that's I can't get it out. He don't like you. If you're not calling me by my name, baby, honey, sweetie, and it's got to be derogatory, I know that there's no love there. And that's just period, point blank. That's just how I take it. I'm
There's no
sensitive.
love there. Ain't no how you take it. It's a fact. If a man don't call you by your name and not trying to help you be successful and always got you walking on pins and needles, it's not your man. That's your animal. That's your freak. That's your boo. That's your through. And you got to be careful. If we don't learn from this, what just happened, we all need to check into the nearest psychiatrist and get us a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic and get in a straitjacket and stay our crazy self on the 9th floor somewhere in Austin and don't come out for a year. This is so serious. Them innocent children. And Jesus says, suffer the little children, forbid them not, let them come unto me. Talking to the disciples. And if you hurt one of these, you'd rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. If Jesus Christ loved children, then why don't we love them? I'm just asking a question. If he loved children, then why don't we love him? Are y'all listening? We need to learn how to love our wife, our women, and our children. And until then, you don't need to mess with them. Leave them alone. You're allowing the devil to trick you into an animal. Where the devil sitting on one shoulder, angel on the other, both suggest us all the time. We must learn to be wise enough to recognize the voices and follow the angels. There's a positive side and negative side of every situation, Catherine. But we always look at one side and regret our short-sightedness. We must pray, work, sacrifice, and study. We seek refuge from the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men, from the evil of the whispering of the slinking devil who whispers into the hearts of among the men and jinn. You better hear this prayer. It's more than our Father art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. It's some other prayers. You need to have more than one, especially today. We seek refuge from anxiety and grief. We seek refuge from the lack of strength and laziness. We seek refuge from cowardness and niggerness. We seek refuge from being overpowered by debt and the pressure of men. All I suffice thou me what is lawful. Keep away from me what is prohibited. With thy grace, make me free from what is wrong beside thee. All women, black, white, pink, Jamaica, whatever you are. For the rest of the year, I'm asking you, pump the brakes. If you're going to marry somebody, pump the brakes. Go investigate them. Don't just believe what he say. Go investigate. Don't take but a day or two. Your children in your life is worth it. Ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so in a hurry to get with him. If he won't go somewhere, let him go. Don't let him put you on no timer. I want it now. You go get it somewhere else. I need to know who you are. And if he get upset, you already know. Oh my God. You don't talk. Brother, don't make me down 911. Okay. And stop taking them where you live at. Don't even go to their house. Meet at a restaurant, a coffee shop. Wait. Take your time. And ask him to see his mother and watch his response. And you know if you actually see his last girlfriend, you know what that response is going to be. Because if you left right and you and the girl still friends, y'all just couldn't make it, y'all wasn't compatible, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I got ex-friends all over the country, so there's nothing wrong with that.
And daytime dates are the best dates, ladies. It's safer, and it's something about when the sun go down, a man's nature change. So to even not keep yourself out of that situation, go out in the daytime.
I'm going soon. I get some real money. I'm gonna give you $1,000 bonus for what you just said. You ain't know what you said. What she's saying is something the teacher taught. I won't, but everybody know what I'm talking about. He said they do it in the dark. They know they was wrong. That's why they do it in the light. Most of the stuff is done in the darkness, even though it's daytime rape. I mean, daytime taking. But most your boyfriends or your husband, they ain't gonna do daytime. But the night, I like to talk about that with some psychiatrists. It takes on another degree of something, another degree of ignorance, another degree of freakishness, another degree of animalisticness. It should take another degree of love and respect. Some do, but most don't. So date him in the daytime. Don't let him know where you live. Don't let him know where your children go, what school they go to. None of that. Meet his mama. If you don't let him meet your mother. And all that she did, don't you believe that? Don't you believe that lie? She did? Okay. Show me a difference. Show me the girl, you going too far. Right there. He's lying. Because all they do is say, let me go get it. Bring it back. See right here, this when she passed away. Okay. She have a sister? Yeah. Can I meet her? She did too. Wake up, y'all. It's time to wake up. All of us need a psychosocial assessment and a dynamic. We gotta be careful, y'all. He slipped through the cracks. Like Catherine said, he shot the thing by the school. And he told her what he was gonna do. And I know she thought, well, I had this children for him, he wouldn't do it. I know, but when you got ready to quit him, some fear should have come up. Like, So what I'm saying to all women, if you've been with a dude 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and y'all finna break up because you don't see no way, don't tell him you finna break up. Get away from him. Call him. And if he go off on that phone, go get the police, your family, go get a peace bond, and move. They got houses. Same way you got that house, you go get another. Move. Be careful. Like Catherine said, if he want to give you money for gas, but you ain't got no bank account. And he controlling it. And he tell you when you can go and come in your car and check the mileage.
That's not cute, girl.
Yeah, then he want to put a thing on your phone. Ain't one on his, but he want to put a thing on your phone and know where you at all the time. And then he gonna lie and say, because I want to look out for you just in case something happens. Stop. You can do that, baby, wherever you go. Call me, give me your address, and let me know how long you're gonna be there. Just in case something happens, I can get there. You don't need nothing on no phone. So again, y'all, this is deep. I pray when Catherine cut this up, it go platinum into millions. This is significant. All women, but specifically Black women. For the first time, TikTok, it's happening to us. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Come on with another Another clip.
So tell me, how long into your marriage did the abuse start?
The abuse started even before we married. I was so broken. I had very low self-worth and self-esteem that I would have done anything to make it right because I was in love and I wanted to be with him and I wanted my kids to know their dad. I was like, okay, well, maybe I did do something wrong for him to be abusive. People ask me all the time, but you stayed for 26 years. I'm like, yeah, but it took me so
Maybe I
long to
did do
realize
something.
that this is abuse.
That's because he was training you to realize
He
that it
was
was all your
training
fault.
me. Exactly. He even told me, you're nothing without me. He used to tell me, you're my property. I got the receipt on the wall talking about our marriage license. But no matter how much I changed to please him, it's like the bar kept getting higher and higher and higher. And I thought, I'm never going to reach that bar. And I really started to believe what he was saying was true about me. He realized once I found myself that I would probably leave him. And so I think for him to keep me mentally unstable, to keep me feeling worthless, to keep me thinking that I was less than, that was his way of keeping me.
Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's trickery. Trying to make her believe less than and less value. Read Proverbs 31:10-31. God said you're more valuable than rubies. All women, you're more valuable than rubies. So you're not pleasure, you treasure. You don't need to pleasurize you, you need to treasurize you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and with investing in you. So he kept raising the bar. Look at her. He kept raising the bar. She do it. And she wanted, and sometimes women get stuck with the children. That's understandable. But if he's gonna be a threat to you and the children, you don't need him now. Come on, y'all. This deep, man. I'm going to start on this Monday coming, Catherine. I'm going to get DBA. Solution is coming, Catherine, for real relationships. We got to do it. I'm going to get all my people together, get the sponsors together, and move quickly on this. Thank you. Come on.
So I have a question for you. What about generational? I know curses, right? So I watched my mom go through an abusive relationship. And that's for boys and girls. So for the girls, I'm conditioned to that's how it's supposed to work. Or I'm real angry and combative and I'm going to fight this man because nobody's going to do it to me. So I grow up thinking that I have to fight him, knowing I can't win because I'm a woman. Or I'm a boy and I'm watching my dad treat my mom like this. So I normalize this and I take this into my pattern of thinking in my relationships. So what do we do for our kids that are coming behind this mess or growing up in this mess to save them, keep them from repeating the same patterns?
We have to teach our young men and young women because they're impressionable. Remember, I told you don't become mature to 26, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So what we have to do, my beloved, is pass down knowledge and wisdom to break the generational curse. We need a generational blessing instead of generational curse. So we have to, not maybe, we have to pass this thing down and sit around the tables, y'all, and talk about it. Right now it's so bad, we need to sit at the table once a week. I just talked to my family, my sons, and we already agreed we meet once a week. We used to do it all the time. Ain't no family restricted. All of us need to meet. And whatever idiot in the family, because we always have one, we'll get him some help Or if he try to date somebody or something, we're going to let him roll off the rip. We're going to tell him. Man, no, man. We're going to tell him, man. We're not going to let you hurt somebody's wife, somebody's daughter, somebody's ex-wife, somebody's daughter. No, man. You ain't ready for no, you're not ready. You hate women because you've been messed over twice. You curse them, call them name here. No woman ain't no good. Huh? All of them. What? Dude told me that about a year ago. I said, huh? Not one of them. No, man. All of them be. So my mama be. Now, no, you said all of them. Your mama what? Oh, you gonna pull two out? Just me and your mama. I said, brother, you been hurt. Man, I said, you can't hate everybody behind what you've been through. You need to pray to God and take that baggage and give it to God. All your heavy laden, your back. And when you give it to God, put your hand off of it. And pray with God and pray to God that God send you somebody that's a woman of God. Stop getting the woman of America. Stop getting the one night stand. God getting a hoosie. A gold digger, a gold slicker. Leave all that bull crap alone and try to find you a woman of God. She got big boobs, big butt, that don't make her no woman of God. Because she pretty, that don't make her a woman of God. And because he handsome, that don't make him a man of God. We need to get on this hotline, domestic line. We need to come together, y'all, and sit down and talk about domestic violence. And watch all the women gonna say they've been hit and hurt and then report it. Women, you got to report it. No, because if you don't report it, he'll do another woman like that. I know a woman that happened like this. He shot at the woman, but the woman reported it. Another woman didn't report it. And I think he done took their life now. You have to report them. You got to get them in the system and get them out. They sick. They not together. They have become animals. Come on, y'all. What we got next? Let's keep going. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. We're going to take a quick break, y'all, so you'll know what the Johnny Binder show, rather, is about. And then we'll be right back after this.
You helping me, Captain, all the rest of us, saving lives.
To me, yeah.
So that y'all celebrate us and help us open up vocational schools and save our kids and our kind. You don't want to do that. You want to sit in the back like a house nigga, a coon, and do what you do. Because I have 5,000 heaven-making angels around me. And anybody come against me, God is going to destroy them. I can name all the people that come at me. God has destroyed them, have created problems in their family.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying to you is that the black woman is the mother of earth. She has melanin in her skin, right here, melanin. The sun is her friend, it's not her enemy.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
Now some of your crew is snitching. Get out the game. Whatever money you got, go open some kind of business. If you don't know how to open a business, do what my partner did. He gave his money to the restaurant owner. Now he rich because the restaurant owner paid him every month. He invested like half second anniversary. If you ain't an entrepreneur, invest your money with Willie D or with Catherine, whoever doing business. With me, I'm going to build 90 townhouses. I need 2.5 right now. So again, invest your money with somebody you can trust. Get out the game. If you don't get out the game, you're going to prison. And 85-90% of the time you do, when you get out, you be dead. It's not worth it. So it's China Biden talking to you.
Listen to me. Yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. And I wanted to, I know we're going to end this on a positive note. I promise we will, and we won't keep you long. We just have a few more minutes to go. But there was some news out of Memphis that I wanted to share as well. So let me go ahead and pull this up. So there were the bodies of 3 children found buried in a Memphis neighborhood. So we're going to go ahead and run this and see what's happening.
Today, alongside Ridge Meadow Parkway, is a planned and coordinated search operation associated with an ongoing investigation that began in early March, where human remains were found in a heavily vegetated area near Ridgeway and Ridge Meadow Parkway. It's very close in proximity to where we are right now. At this time, there is no indication of any active threat to our public. Let me make that clear before I go on. This search operation involves approximately 170 personnel led by the Memphis Police Department's Homicide Unit and is being conducted in collaboration with the Medical Examiner's Office with assistance from our federal, state, and local partners. Those agencies include the FBI, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, the Memphis Fire Department, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, Search and Rescue, and the Shelby County Homeland Security Emergency Management. At this time, I want to talk to you through the facts as we know them right now. This investigation began on March 8, 2026, when officers responded to a suspicious person call in the 3400 block of Ridge Meadow Parkway. An anonymous caller reported a possible human skull near a wooded area. Responding officers located what appeared to be a human skull at the edge of the woods. Due to the limited lighting conditions at that time, a more extensive search was scheduled for the following day. On March 9th, officers and personnel from the Medical Examiner's Office returned to continue the search. On March 10th, investigators, along with the Medical Examiner's Office and Shelby County Search and Rescue, conducted a more thorough canvass of the area. During that search, cadaver canine units alerted to a nearby drainage pipe, indicating the possible presence of additional human remains.
I'm going to pause it there, fam, because, Lord, with everything going on in the world, I've had my fill. I've had about all I can take between David and Celeste Rivas, and I've been listening to that autopsy report all day today. So, yes, my heart and prayers go out. Now, I don't think we said that clearly enough at the top of the show, that our hearts and prayers go out to the families of those who are grieving the loss of these children, as well as the loss of the children and the families affected in Shreveport. And, you know, fam, I know some of y'all are going to say, what? I pray for the souls of those who have committed these heinous acts as well, because we know something has to be wrong there. Has to be wrong. So I know something has to be wrong there. And yeah, nothing is right there. That was pure evil. And I'll tell you something about the Shreveport case, Mr. Elkins. What gets me is the intentionality of it all. You know, how he never came. I know he was battling demons. That's what his family says. And They never said what type of demons. I've heard darkness, and you just never know if it was schizophrenia, perhaps, or some other kind of psychosis, what the other quote unquote voices or dark powers were telling him to do. But the fact that he went to one of his family's houses, one of his girlfriend's wife's houses, and went on a pew pew spree there, took the kids from the home, drove a quarter of a mile to the next location, and did the pew pewing there as well, and then intentionally popped each child in the head. And then the one that escaped to the roof intentionally went out to unalive him, and then go steal a car, and then go run away. That's a lot. That's a lot. Not to come to yourself. Not once. Not to snap and say, what am I doing? So prayers. I know he tried to get help. I guess it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. But I don't want anyone to be discouraged out there. If you are suffering with issues with mental health, please go get some. Go seek and get you some counseling.
It don't make you less than a man. It don't make you less than a woman. Let me tell you the real truth. All of us need a psychosocial assessment. The whole 8 billion people. You ride down the freeway as road rage. You go to a club, they shoot at somebody else, hit somebody else. We fighting. All our young women on the thing fighting. Instead of us breaking the fight up, we filming it. Come on, y'all. They make $40 billion a year in Unicorn. We got all kind of products down there, 400 different products. This whole thing is messed up. Gas up, $5. It's crazy. Where I was in Tacoma, Washington, $5. Come on, y'all. We got to come together and be a family. We calling out families. We're looking for men of God that's going to take care of more than one family. You strong enough. You wise enough. We did it in Africa. We can do this. She ain't got to be your wife, your woman, or nothing, just your sister. And look out for her till she get a man. If she get a man, you check with him like you the father. But how you doing, brother? This my sister. Huh? No, that's my sister, my family. You check him out. She check him out. Then y'all come back and talk. But remember, when people got baggage, they easy to trigger. Run. Run. You can't let them deposit that baggage on you and make you feel less than who you are. And then he can assassinate you. And you keep taking it. I do better. You do better on what? What you do? Well, he felt like you want a man that bad? If you don't have a man of God, it ain't gonna work no how. So you don't waste your time. And when you waste your time, it's something you can't get back. Find somebody compatible. You love your mother, he love his mother. See your last sex, see his last sex. We come together under knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and joy. Them children are not with us, y'all, because we let it slip through the crack. Somebody knew he was a fool. They're not going to come forward and say it because they've been in the background, man. I knew that nigga. I know he'll do that. But if you know he'll do it, why you didn't report it? Come over to the next tape.
Well, we're about at the end of time, sir, but let's see what we have here. I said we go out on a positive note.
I sent you enough stuff the last 2-3 days.
You know, I was in a rush getting ready for this show, so we'll make it do what it do.
Again, I'd like to say good morning to everyone.
My man.
Yesterday, our community experienced a tragic act of violence.
That's why they call the mob the Godfather. And you ain't heard nobody complain. And so when you stop and think about the same God that made the moon and the sun and the rivers made me. So when I look at my hands, and I got 5 fingers on each hand, and it never changes. That God don't make no mistake. No mistake at all. See, the word God means power. We know about no God. That's why they call the mob the Godfather. And you ain't heard nobody complain. And so when you stop and think about the same God that made the moon and the sun and the rivers made me. So when I look at my hands, and I got 5 fingers on each hand, and it never changes. That God don't make no mistake.
And that's so true. So I just want to play that so family, you remember that we see some terrible things going on in this world, but God is still in control. People have just given themselves over to darkness, but he's still in control.
Play my clip about Houston Love. I want to go out on that.
You want to go out on that?
Houston Love. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Well, we always tell you to anticipate the
I'm going to
coming.
speak right after it, then we close out. But I want to show them Houston Love and why I did it now.
Oh. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on over here. Okay.
Okay.
So this is Houston Love for Redemption of the American Gangster.
The Redemption of the American Gangster. Me and Martha Preston finna put our movie out. We're trying to get enough money and the right people. Viola Davis right now is who I think should play her. I'm going to talk Maria and tell us who she think. And then I want the young boy that did Sinners. I want him, Michael B. I know he's going to cost a lot of money, brother, but you're going to get you some on the front. And then let us pay you on the back, man. It ain't just about the money, brother. It's about saving life, because my movie's going to save millions of people's life. Come on, man.
Okay. And for those of you who are out there that don't know who Marie Preston is, I'm going to play this little intro, and then we'll come back to Houston Love. Here we go.
He went to the parole board before me and told them that Johnny Biden never sold drugs with me. If you want to let somebody out, let him out and keep me in.
She said that?
You damn right she said that.
Go on, Marie. God, go on, Marie. Shit,
Marie
man.
is a warrior. I would look out for that woman for all the days of my life. Her and my son said the same thing. My son, Pastor Aaron Binder, told the parole board, my daddy has changed. Y'all can let him out or take me. Let him go. I want him to come home and teach and save his family. Her letter and Marie and Minister Farrakhan sent word through Rob Muhammad, Aleem Muhammad now. Those 3 letters, they let me go. My God.
In the street, car swinging behind them in perfect rhythm. You came from the south where the concrete crack, where the hustle learn fast and they never look back. Johnny hit the scene, young mind sharp, no slack. Flip the little stack to a kingdom, whole city stand back. Yeah, Johnny walks through the block, the lens is low, making him look larger than life. Slab lined up, everybody not in the sink. Gold chain heavy like a weight everything. Fast car, fast night, life gone in a blink. But he stood 10 toes, while the whole world sing. Then the feds took aim, storm came, no warning. Blue lights in his face like a cold Texas morning. Judge slammed the gavel, future look forward. But even locked down, he stayed real, never mourning. Be that in the mud, where the bass so loud, make the concrete buzz. Johnny came up from the mud, now the city show love. We don't break, we don't bend, that's Houston blood. Houston look love, swing left, swing right, whole block go up. Yeah, turn the lights on high when the real one strut. It's that H-Town pride, yeah, the legend stood up. Whoa. 10 years passed, but the fire stayed burning. Came home wise, a whole life keep turning. Finding the Jeremiah, that's the tables were reversing. Hood looking proud, cause the OG merged. Yeah, body shaking hands with kids, neighborhood cheering. Drone circles around them, like he the center of gravity. Talk to the youth, now don't fall in them traps. Life hit hard, but you hit right back. Ain't soft, ain't preach, still built for the map. Still walk like a down when he step with the strap. But the city respect him, cause he real, no act. He the proof you can rise even when life's tracks. Every street walk down, feel like he a track. Whole H-Town, see a legend when he looking back. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I play Houston Love because it's not just in Houston, it's in New York, it's in Dallas, it's wherever it's at, man. Love is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Freedom, justice, equality, food, clothes, and shelter, love, peace, and joy. That's love. In love, all my mind, my heart, and my soul. We do not understand. We don't understand how to love one another. We don't understand how to respect one another because these damnable rap songs and these filthy songs and calling with B's and H's, it has to stop now. I'm calling you Scarface. You don't change your music. K Reno, you don't change your music, but you've been like that. We need some more calming. Gangsta Nip done changed his music. Oh, come on, man. Lil Kiki. Oh, come on, y'all. These folks done tricked us to buy some studio gangs, go be a gangster. The gangster in Las Vegas and Atlantic City, y'all. Come on, man. Pick some knowledge and go hard. Karis One. Common. Lauryn Hill, 5 Grammys. Come on, y'all. We can do it, man. We can change mental health with the music. We ain't just got to depend on the psychiatrist, psychologist, and the LPC. Everybody listen to music. Change your music and watch how God bless you, man. Put all that suck me, eat me, flip me, dip me, hit me, trip me, beat it up on. We selling our people off, and look what's happening. Music comes from lamentation. It was made to inspire, not expire. We need to help our women and children, y'all. And music can be another part of it. And the movies. Come on, y'all. Tyler Perry did Family Reunion. We need to rehearse that and redo it again. Because Sister Time and Maya Angelou was talking to the young people and called them up to the big house and showed them all the stupidity and all the dumbness they were doing and spoke to them about turning around. We can have all the family reunion we want, eat some barbecue, the wrong food, high blood, kidney failure, diabetes, cancer. Stop living to eat and eat to live. And stop taking a dead animal, putting it in a live body. Everything has a cause, has an effect. God not up there, he ain't you. So you hurting the God and yourself and you. It's not hereditary, just eat the same food. Come out of the buffoonery and the foolishness. And come out now. Let's help take care of our women and our children. You fathers, You can father more than one family. Say something to other families. Women say something to other families. And when we see somebody is eradicated and go off and shooting a thing in the neighborhood and shooting it by the school, we got to get them off the street quick. And we don't want to see them in a relationship with nobody, because they're in a relationship with somebody, they can start something and now the blood on our hand because we didn't say nothing. That's not snitching. Snitching, you go rob something or steal something, and one of y'all get caught and tell on others. That's snitching. Or you get busted and tell you if you get this person up, that's snitching. But you see a lunatic, an animal out there, man, person, so we got to do it. They're not going to do nothing for us. We got to do it. We need 3-4 villages now to raise our children. We got to start this thing over and repent and atone. Repent and atone and change our ways. Everybody's in the hospital, the whole world, the whole 8 billion people, the whole 196,940,000 square miles, land-wise, 57,255,000 square miles, water-wise, 139,685,000 square miles of water. The earth weighs 6 sextillion tons of unit followed by 21 ciphers. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is serious. God said in Isaiah 40, have you not heard? There's nothing I can't do. So God can turn this thing around if we use it. Statistics in Shreveport is too high, 30% domestic. And we know some of the stuff trickle down from the White House, man. It's too much negative connotation. Started that war, then asked for $200 billion, then want to sue the government for $10 billion. Come on, then his wife go on there with that buffoonery talking about she don't know that man. Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, detox your children every day they come home from school. Take 1 hour with them. Get them off the Xbox. I know you're letting them do it because you're getting them away from you, but they just turn it into. If they play 2 hours, let them study 2 hours. They play 3 hours, let them study 3 hours. They'll stop playing so much because they don't want to study. But you got to do that to balance that thing off. I'm glad I said that. So again, this show is so important tonight. Captain gonna cut this thing up, put music with it, and put it everywhere. Y'all gonna wake up tomorrow with some good news. Let's repent and atone. Women, pump your brakes. The song coming out. Stop giving your heaven to hell. And get you a man of God. And ask the man to meet his mother. And if you don't do it, you ain't got to ask me what to do. Run. Don't let him know where you live. Don't let him meet your children. Nothing. Till you know emphatically, practically, respectfully, that this is a child of God. Be careful, man. We got enough tragedies. We don't need no more. We being played into hurting one another. They done played us into this. That's why God said in Revelation 18:4, come out of her, my people. He used the possessive pronoun. He didn't say come out of all people. He said come out of my people and partake not in her sins. Shall become the habitation of devils. America. The world. From every foul and evil spirit, from every unclean caged bird. Come out of her. Come out. She'll become the habitation of devils. From every unclean caged bird. She said, I said as a queen, I feel no sorrow. And God said, all the merchant wax rich, gold, diamonds, that's that Christmas life. Santa Claus is coming to town. He ain't made it here over 100 years. Thanksgiving was a slaughter. I'm going to play that. The young lady got it. I'm going to play it. where you can hear her talk about it. Catherine played her. She got a lot of tapes. I'm a player. She tough. She got hundreds of thousands of views as well, and about 300,000 people on her page. So she's doing a great job. So again, ladies and gentlemen, let's repent and atone. All women, but especially black women. All of y'all, watch who you date, who you wearing. Ask them, let me meet your mother. And check their background. Wake up, y'all. And if he is trying to control you, and he's a control freak, that's domestic violence. That's baggage. So when you see the baggage, don't act like you don't see it. See it and move on it. Thank you, Catherine.
Got it. Thank you for joining this midnight edition of the Johnny Binder Show. State of emergency, what women need to know right now.
Right
so thank
now.
you, Minister, for the words of wisdom. Again, our prayers go out to the family in Shreveport and all of those who are in domestic abuse situations. Remember, there is a hotline. You can call 1-800-799-SAFE, which is 7233, or you can text 88788. This will not be the last episode on this topic. So please, if you're looking at us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, drop us a message, leave a comment, let us know what you think, especially if you're watching this on replay. So again, family, thank you for tuning in. Be safe and let's take care of each other.
And subscribe to YouTube so you can help us save a life. We need you to subscribe now so you can help us with this domestic violence. Thank you.
Thank you. Like, share, subscribe.